and a super good morning to each and every single one of you. I hope you're having a stunning day. As you can see, the weather is warm and balmy where I am at the moment. Let me just stop in a slightly shady spot. I know that doesn't give good lighting for the video, but anyway, let me find somewhere to sit down quickly, and then we can, actually no, let me continue walking in this direction. I think I can see a spot to sit down. I just hope that I can sit down on my spot without tipping down over the edge. Anyway, good morning, happy Friday to each and every single one of you. I can tell you that I'm sitting here in the sun, directly in the sun at the moment, and it is scorching hot. The time is only just after 10 in the morning, and it is already round about 35 Celsius. I think that's pushing up somewhere in the ballpark of 100 Fahrenheit for 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, rooster going on behind me. Anyway, so with that, what I can tell you is that yesterday's video coming out to you slightly late. Let me just break off quickly and show you what's happening as far as the upload process of that video is concerned, and then I'll explain a little bit more straight afterwards. Here we go. So let me see quickly how long it was going to take this video to upload to YouTube. All the various parts of the editing process with the struggles that I'll mention to you just a little bit later, took essentially most of Thursday, and once I'd finished editing, just the rendering process of this video took about 3.5 hours to complete. Anyway, let me just go over here and select that, and there we go. And I must just make sure that it's definitely not a video for kids. Scroll back up and let me see, there down at the bottom you can see uploading in progress, 1 hour 33 minutes still left to go. So with that, let me get myself together and head out for a run and leave that 1 hour 33 minutes to do its thing. Well, it's now down to 1 hour 25 minutes. Anyway, that was quick. But it's going to be a long upload. So let me put on my running clothes, head out the door, and go and have a run. There we go. And I'm back. Yes. As you can see, I left the video running with about an hour and a half to go on its upload. So hopefully by the time I'm back, that upload process is finished. So what I can tell you there is that I learned something yesterday when trying to edit that video, and that is that if I record a video clip on this phone that's a half an hour long, the file is too big for me to be able to transfer across. Sweat in my eyes. Sorry about that. The file is too big to transfer across to my PC, so what I had to do on the phone was split that 30-minute video into two 15-minute videos. Do that edit on the phone. Then what I could do was I could then individually transfer each of those two 15-minute videos across to my PC and then do the edit process. It took about, I think it was an hour 45 minutes for all of the video clips that make up the video that's busy uploading at the moment, to get hour and a half for all of those video clips to, I'm going to start walking just so that I can get, wait, no, I can't walk properly like that, otherwise I'll have my back to the sun. Anyway, it's about an hour and a half to get all of those video clips uploaded onto the PC. Once the edit was finished, I think it was about a 2.5 hour rendering process to render that video into its final format. So I sincerely hope that you enjoy that video and boop its like button. And while you're at it, why don't you boop the like button on this video as well? That way, by booping the like button, you'll be telling YouTube to show this to more people. And after all, by doing that, we'll be able to help more people produce more blog content quicker and easier, like what you saw with yesterday's video. But anyway, or the video that's coming up, uploading right at the moment. But with that being said, let me get back to office, but I'm going to stop off at one spot along the way, or maybe two spots along the way, to show you a couple of things on my way back to office and get stuck into today's content production Friday, which is finishing Friday, finishing off a couple of tasks that are sitting at mostly complete. And I might be able to show you some over-the-shoulder stuff as far as that's concerned as well. But let's get cracking. Here we go, check it out, right next to the track, pomegranates, within arm's reach. Not quite ripe at the moment, give them another month or two and they'll be ripe pomegranates ready to pick. And enjoy. What I do with pomegranates is I get the seeds and I put pomegranate seeds in my oatmeal, and it's delicious and healthy. Anyway, with that, let me continue on my way. I'm back down into the village, but I just wanted to show you something walking along one of the very narrow streets. But you've got beautiful pot plants on this side and you've got beautiful pot plants on that side. Stunning the way all of the locals make the most of the tiny bit of space that's available to them, especially in these super narrow little streets. Anyway, even though my office is downhill from where we are at the moment, I'm still heading in an uphill direction. Hey, good evening. The time is just gone 11 o'clock in the evening. I wasn't able to give you any over-the-shoulder looks at while I was busy doing my blocks of work during the course of the day, because all of the work that I was doing today was for clients and working on websites and URLs that I'm afraid I can't share with you directly in this YouTube channel. And I'm pretty sure that if you're one of the people that I'm doing freelance writing for, you will completely understand why I wouldn't be sharing your website information out to the entirety of YouTube, because that is confidential, private information that you as a freelance writing client of mine bestow upon me, and I would definitely not betray that trust by sharing that information out with everybody. So with that being said, that's why I haven't given you any of the over-the-shoulder work, but 2,532 words of content written for today, so which gets me back up to more or less on track for my 50,000 words for the month. I think I'm over my projection. I think I'm above, cumulatively, I think 3 or 4 words above where I am supposed to be by this evening, Friday evening. As I said, 11 o'clock, I'm going to be getting a super early night tonight, because I've got some friends of mine that I'm going to be joining on a bike ride tomorrow, and it's going to be a hellishly hot day, so we're heading out quite early to get up the mountain, because as we move higher up the mountain, so the air temperature is a little bit cooler, and the amount of altitude gain that we're going to be doing tomorrow will get us about 7 degrees centigrade cooler weather. So with that being said, I really need to get an early night, and I can tell you that I've moved away from the fan where I was sitting in front of my computer, and my legs, the sweat is running rivers down my legs I've got my legs together like this, and it is just slippy sliding all over the place because I am so sweaty at the moment. And I've got rivers of sweat running down both sides of my face. Probably, if I don't wrap this video up soon, I'll be having the sweat into my eyes as well. But anyway, 2,532 words of content production, I think, is a relatively good outcome. And now it is a couple of things that I need to take care of before crashing for tonight, and that's making sure that I've got some air in the bicycle tires, because when I went out earlier this week to do the water run, there was a little bit, my tire pressure was a little bit too low, and I could feel the bike drifting a little bit side to side when heading downhill, and I definitely don't want to do that. Have that happen tomorrow coming down off the high mountain that we're going to be going up tomorrow morning. So I need to pump up some tires and get myself ready for bed, into bed, and sleep a good solid night's rest. I'm just looking down here at my arm, and there are beads of sweat that are forming on my arm as I'm holding out the phone to record this clip. But anyway, that's me for today. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed those 2 videos that I gave you over the last 2 days, showing my writing speed when it comes to writing blog posts, and let me know how you're doing as far as trying that out in your own blogs. And please give those 2 videos a like, so that YouTube knows to share them out with more people. Anyway, good night. I'll speak to you again tomorrow.